Hello and welcome to today's video. We got some more Overwatch League news for you guys. It's been a couple days, it's been a while since I've done Overwatch League news, so apparently it was revealed the Overwatch League Season 2 schedule format details. They were announced on the Chinese Overwatch League website, and it was not made official on the English site, so it was only the Chinese site. And a Reddit user found it, and there's a translation of it. Some of the key details from it are here. So, season number 2 of the Overwatch League will start on Thursday, February 14th. Yeah. Which is a month later than it began this year. Other thing says they're to improve the first season account for additional teams. So it says season 2 teams will play a total of 28 games instead of 40, which I will talk about that in a second. It says any given week a team can play a maximum of 2 matches, but not every team won't necessarily play every week. So it's sort of similar to other sports where the teams don't necessarily play every day, or not necessarily every day, but every week. There's less games certain teams will play. So the season will be divided into 4 stages, each of which will be 5 weeks long. The breaks between stages will be extended. The All-Star event for 2019 will also take place between stage 2 and 3. This also says playoffs are adjusted for the expansion of the league. As in season 1, the top teams from each division will automatically qualify for the playoffs, as will the following 4 teams in overall standings. In addition, 2 wild card heads will be fulfilled by playoff teams for the spots after the regular season concludes. It also says the Pacific Division will include Vancouver, Qingdao, Guangzhou, and Hangzhou. Atlantic Division has Paris, Toronto, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta. So basically, Pacific Division as Vancouver and the Chinese teams, and Atlantic as the other 4 teams. So, I made a video a while back talking about things I'd like to see. So, basically, they did none of the things I said. I said there should be 6 stages, or there should be 5 stages, or stages for 6 weeks long. Also, there should be less gap between the final stage and playoffs, which I don't know if that's official or what, but they're adding apparently longer gaps between stages, which I think is stupid. And I said 8 playoff teams. What do they say? 4. They said 6 teams. And it's just based on overall standings, which I still think should be based on divisions like football, basketball, baseball, all those things. And yeah, and the championship should be Pacific versus Atlantic teams instead of 2 Atlantic teams like we've seen this year between Philadelphia and London. So for me, I'm not necessarily a fan of those changes. I will be honest with you. The other thing, what do we have here? Teams will play a total of 28 games. Not a fan of the number. First of all, I feel like it should be even number, 25 or 30. But 28 games, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like there shouldn't be 28 games. I feel like it should stay 40. Honestly, I feel like 40 games, 4 stages, just play less teams. Like, set it up that you have to play teams from your division twice in the league, and then you play all the other teams, whatever. So you have to play, say Seoul Dynasty has to play every other Pacific team. New York Excelsior has to play every other Atlantic team. They have to play those teams at least twice in the season, and they get to play the other teams twice or whatever. Make it balanced like that. But don't make it 28 games. That's just... The other thing is I feel like they're making divisions not that important, which I feel like they should be if they're having them. The thing, any given week a team can play a maximum of 2 matches, but not every team wants to play every week. Doesn't really matter. It says the season will be divided into 4 stages, which will be 5 weeks long. The breaks between stages will be extended. I'm not a fan. I feel like Overwatch League should be treated more like the actual game is treated. I get it's more professional level. People are paying a lot of money. There's a lot of money invested into it. But I don't know. I feel like to make it similar, I don't know. I think that it's just stupid. I'll explain in a second. But on that topic, for the Overwatch World Cup, a lot of the teams, a lot of the players weren't happy that they had to be prepared for any map. And I'm just like, Chief, what? I'm like, I sit down every night to play Overwatch, and I gotta be ready for any map that shows up on my screen. I'm not like, alright, tonight we're playing Volskaya Industries, we're playing Oasis, we're playing Ekenwald, we're playing Hanamura. I don't know, what other maps are there that are good? I don't know, we're playing Busan. Like, no, we have to sit down and be ready to play any map that shows up on the screen. And I feel like that should be, to an extent, similar to what they do for Overwatch League. And I'm not saying, or to Overwatch World Cup, whatever, either one. I'm not saying to be, like, totally surprised with how it's up on the screen. But to not be like, alright, we're playing these 2 Assault maps this 5 weeks, and we're playing these 2 Hybrid maps, and these 2 Control maps. Like, make it more to the actual game. And I feel like that's a similar thing. Like, teams, I don't think it makes sense to give teams a week, 2 weeks to prepare for hero changes. You know, if the stuff comes out, like today, at the time I'm recording this video, Halloween update, new character changes. I didn't get a week to prepare for Brigitte's shield to have 400 or have 500 health instead of 600 health. I didn't have a week to be like, all right, let's prepare for this, you know, or Pharah's changes where she shoots faster. Like, there was no time to prepare for that. It's just, it's in comp. And I think that should be more for Overwatch League. Now, I'm not saying not have any time to practice it, but I'm saying keep it at a week if you want to have time for the players to practice characters. Like, I don't think that you need 2 weeks to prepare for things like that. I don't know. I get, like, Torb changes or Symmetra changes. Those are big changes. That makes more sense. But nobody's playing Torbjorn or Symmetra. Maybe Torbjorn will be played in Overwatch League. That boy kind of wild now. But nobody's going to play Symmetra. But I don't know. And I think, honestly, for Overwatch League, it should just be whatever update comes out into the game is in the league. Instead of saying, we're playing on patch 1.2953, and the game's on patch 1.85. I don't know, I just feel like they're professional players. You adjust to that. Everybody else playing the game has to adjust to it, so I don't know what makes you special, I guess. So the people complain, I'm just like, oh my god. You're getting paid at least $50,000 to play video games. Like, Chief, what? Or when they get burnt out, it's like, come on. Come on, my guy. You have to play 40 games over 5 months. I play 160 games in 2 months in comp. Like, come on. I get that they're different. The stress of playing professional on a stage is a little bit different than sitting in my bedroom playing 10 games a night. But it's Overwatch League. It's not like it should be that much different. They shouldn't change it that much. I don't know. That's just me. I do like the change of the All-Star game being in between stage 2 and 3, though. I do like that better. I feel like that fits in with most sports. The All-Star games are typically in the middle of the season. Baseball is in the middle of the season. Basketball, probably hockey. I don't know if NASCAR is their All-Star race in the middle of the season. Most sports have All-Star things in the middle, except for football, where that's in between the Super Bowl and the championship, or the divisional championships. But that's to sort of keep interest in football between the week off between the Super Bowl and the divisional games. But yeah, I think that's a good addition. That's something that I thought they should have done before, was put the All-Star game in the middle between stage 2 and 3. Instead of putting the All-Star game like a week, or not a week, like a month after the championship. Like, I don't know. And I feel like for that being in August, a lot of the, or some of the teams for the All-Star game, well, a lot of the Korean players at least, I know were playing for or 7 of the players in the All-Star game. I don't know if 7 of them were in the All-Star game, but some of the players in the All-Star game, Sabiobi, Carpe, Libero, players like that, who were playing in the All-Star game were also playing in the Overwatch World Cup in South Korea, for South Korea, like a week or 2 before. So, you know, that's a lot to go between playing in Korea, playing in America, playing in Korea, playing in America, going back and forth. You know, it's like a time difference of 12 hours or 11 hours, I don't know, something like that, but it's like almost opposite. So it's a lot. And now I get it's a little bit less because they're in California compared to where I am, which is on the East Coast. But it's still 9 hours. So it's still a big difference. But I don't know. I just feel like some of these changes, I don't know. I want to see if there's any other articles about this. I haven't gone back because I don't want to lose that article. Let's see. Anything cool? Philadelphia Fusion hires some new coaches. They could use it. The coach for the Houston Outlaws got laid off because Infinite is struggling with things. Oh no, the Houston Outlaws coach is fired. There's a lot of wild shit going down in Overwatch League. People getting fired. Anything else is wild? I don't really think so. So that's basically that. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I feel like it's not going to be as exciting. I don't know. I like the way it was. 40 games. 1 week break was okay. I don't know. See you guys in the next one.